Do you really not see why this is a problem, Jack?
I can see where this might be a problem for Victor. I can see where this might be a problem for your girlfriend. I don't know why I would sweat this. Unless, of course, she told you something else that you're not sharing with me.
No, there's nothing else.
Then what are you worried about? You've wanted to stick it to your old man for a long time. You couldn't have planned this any better yourself.
Knock it off, Jack.
I am serious. This is what you've been dreaming of. That you know what's about to hit the fan, and for once, it's going to land where it belongs.
Okay, look. No one wants to see Victor Fry more than I do, but I didn't see the cops getting involved this soon. I mean, not at least until the damn thing got printed.
A diary turns up in his handwriting. Eventually, it was going to have to be authenticated.
Okay, so what if the feds find out it's a fake? Then what?
Any publisher worth his salt is not going to print excerpts of that thing without having it fully vetted. That means hiring a handwriting expert, putting it under a microscope, checking into the ink. I don't know. I'm not an expert in these things. But if the boys in the lab decide it's a forgery, who cares? Why are you worried about that?
Oh, I don't know. Just a little matter of no payday and the small matter of culpability.
Whoever sold that diary to the magazine bought it from someone else or had it sent to them anonymously. If they can just keep their cool, no one can prove they were involved.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yes, it does make sense. Come on, Adam, you disappoint me. For a Harvard man, you don't have a speck of imagination.
I'm sorry, Sharon. It's a little crazy around here today.
Is that code for, please get out of my office, I have nothing more to say to you?
No, I have a few minutes. To be honest, I'm not too thrilled about Jack and Adam associating either.
Well, I didn't say that I had a problem with it.
What's bothering you, Sharon?
Well, it's only been in the last few days I've come home to find Adam in my living room again. And prior to that, I wouldn't have thought that Jack would give him the time of day. So I just wondered, how long have you known about it?
Have you asked Jack?
I did. He said that he was just helping Adam.
Right, well, that's what Adam told me as well.
Don't you find it odd that those two would suddenly strike up a friendship?
I told Adam from the start that I didn't like it. No offense to you, Sharon, but I don't see your husband as the most trustworthy person on the planet.
Oh, well, that's funny because I actually said the same thing to Jack about Adam. But in any case, as long as it's just, Jack's helping out a young executive while he's out of work.
Then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
Right.
We got it.
Okay. Excuse me for a moment, please.
Sure.
Sharon, I'm gonna need to cut this short, so if there's nothing else...
Copy room just delivered this. Chief wants the feds to see the journal facsimile immediately.
Okay, thank you. I'll deliver it personally. I'll be outside in a second. Thanks. So we'll talk more about this later, okay?
Heather, could I use your phone before I leave?
You don't have a cell phone?
I left mine at home and I need to call my son. It's a local call. It'll just take a minute.
Yeah, okay. No problem. It'll be quick, right?
Yep. This is Heather Stevens. Can you get me some extra copies of the journal facsimile and just leave them on my filing cabinet? Thank you.
I forgot my glove. Are you done with your call?
Yes, all done.
You spoke to Robert. And his legal department has determined that the item in question is the real deal. Everything is moving forward. Yes, I guess the leak came from his office. In an effort to make sure it doesn't become old news, he has moved up the publication date to be in this issue, this month's issue of the Sophisticate.
Well, you're kidding me. That must have cost a mint.
Trust me, he moved heaven and earth to make this happen. I know, I've been there. It's an expanded issue. It's at the printers right now, and will be on the newsstands first thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Congratulations, Mr. Wilson. There's a big fat check and a book deal winging its way to you right now.
I can't wait. I
bet you can. You've been living like a pauper for much too long.
You know, it's not about the money, Jack. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be nice to have some for a change, but I want people to read this. You know, lots of people, millions of people. And when they get to that last entry, look out.
A giant sweat.
I knew I might not make it through the storm. But I knew when the boat went under, Walter Palin would be dead. I ran at him with every intention of bringing the last breath from his helpless neck. When a wave hit, knocking me into him. With everything in me, I held his head underwater.